Into his second season, wide receiver Jalen Reagor joins me. Jalen, how are you? And fill in this sentence for me. Year 2 will be great for Jalen Reagor because?
Hell of an improvement.
Why?
I would say just because the way I'm going about it being intentional, and it's my second year, it's not like, oh, this is my 4th year, but it's my second year, so I kind of know how things go, and I really put a lot of things in my toolbox, and like I said, just the main thing is being intentional.
You know, it's interesting. They always say that the biggest jump for players is from year 1 to year 2.
Right.
Is it because you've been through it before and you kind of know what to expect, what's in front of you?
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing how you go, every level. I feel like when I was a freshman in college, my sophomore year, that's when I blew the top off of things. So you grow. It's with everything. That's just like how you go from a job. You go from being the person taking the calls to being a supervisor to now so it's levels to it. And I feel like, I'm going to make a big jump this year. And like I said, just being very intentional with everything I do.
Is it just consistency, Jalen? Because last year there were moments, big punt return, big catch for touchdowns, explosiveness with the football in your hands. I mean, it wasn't like a physical thing, like, hey, you're not good enough physically to play football. You were better on the field when you got the ball in your hand. Is it just being consistent?
That's exactly what it is. Like I said, and then being available. So being available and being consistent. The best ability is availability. And so, like I said, I want to be consistent week in and week out. And, whenever my number's called, make the most of it.
It's such an interesting wide receiver room. It's so young. How do you guys kind of overcome that lack of experience and grow together?
No excuses. We got a job to do, make it happen. So we can sit here and say we're young and we don't have enough veterans, but, at the end of the day, that's why they brought us here. So obviously they feel like we have those qualities. So, like I said, we can't make excuses. We just have to make it happen.
I think it's going to be fun to watch the wide receivers, interchangeable pieces, create good matchups. I mean, how exciting is that for you?
Very. Like I said, that's the best thing about being in the position we're in. Make everybody interchangeable. So where we can break the huddle and each one of us can go to a different spot every play.
How difficult is it to go from the 3 different spots? Fans may not understand the skill set required to do all 3 spots.
It's really all about want to. It's learning the whole system, not just learning what you got. And honestly, that's what I learned from being a rookie. Like, yeah, I knew what I had at this position, but it's like, okay, knowing why I have this. Okay, I have this route, I know what's coming underneath me. So it's just knowing the whole system, it allows you to play fast because okay, my route may be to get G Ward open, or I'm in the inside, I might need to get Trav open, or I'm in the inside, I need to get Smitty open, or Smitty need to get me open. So it's like, it's all about timing and then just knowing where to be.
Jalen, there's been a lot of changes here in the offseason. How do you kind of focus all that stuff out and really work on your own craft?
Exactly like you said,
okay.
Focus it out and work on my craft because honestly, those are things I can't control. So I really just got to, take it for what it is and then keep elevating.
All right, so we're going to have a big break here from the end of this workout period, this phase 2, this offseason program to training camp. What will you be doing? What you really be focusing on for you physically?
Honestly, just continue to watch what I put in my body and then, like I said, being intentional. So as far as route depth and really just fine-tuning everything that, I've built, from last season on, just try to keep progressing.
Jalen Reagor, thank you so much for joining me. Can't wait to see you on the field at training camp this summer at the NovaCare Complex. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, my guy.